And many ship owners and cruise lines today have hired a British company known as Gurkha International Manpower Services. They are used as security as well as an anti-piracy force. According to former IMB Director Pottengal Mukundan, and I quote, "Historically," he says, "historically it's when governments decide to step in that piracy has been brought under control." And indeed, he is absolutely correct. We are familiar during the last several decades of what I call modern piracy or pirate terrorism attacks. One upon the Achille Lauro on October 7th, 1985. The horrible incident upon the USS Cole on October 12th, 2000. The third, an attack upon a cruise ship off the coast of East Africa, the Seaborne Spirit, in November of 2005. And just lately, the capture of the Ukrainian ship Faina on September 28, 2008, a ship that had 33 Soviet-made tanks. This is the incident of the Achille Lauro. The Palestinians seized the ship as it headed for Port Said, Egypt. Second, the terrorists surrender and are taken to Cairo. Syria denies entry into its waters. And an innocent, wheelchair-bound American by the name of Leon Klinghoffer was killed. Third, the terrorists then surrender and are taken to Cairo. The ship then sails on to Port Said, where the hijackers leave Cairo aboard a Boeing 737 heading for, they hope, freedom in Tunis. While in the air, U.S. Navy F-14s intercept the planes, and the plane lands at an air base where the Italian government take these hijackers into custody. The Achille Lauro is an example of a cruise ship that was indeed commandeered by pirate terrorists. This is the grave, this is the stone of the unfortunate wheelchair-bound American by the name of Leon Klinghoffer. After he was shot, they dumped his body overboard. Beloved and devoted father, husband, and friend, Leon Klinghoffer. A second event occurred aboard the USS Cole. On October 12, 2000, 17 young American sailors were killed and 39 were injured in Aden Harbor, in the country of Yemen. 400 to 700 pounds of explosives were set off, and a 40-foot hole was made in the USS Cole, as you can see. Linked to Al-Qaeda, Osama bin Laden himself was thrilled upon hearing the news. The third example is the Seaborne Spirit attack in November of 2005. 6 armed pirates in 2 boats off the coast of Somalia sent rocket-propelled grenades toward this cruise ship. The captain, Sven-Erik Petersen, took evasive action by sounding an ear-piercing siren, and by speeding up the cruise ship, he was able to avoid disaster. Here you see a picture in the top left-hand corner of the cruise ship itself, approximately where off the coast of East Africa it was hijacked. Below that is the actual hole that the rocket-propelled grenade inflicted on the cruise ship. And there in the lower left is the instrument that was used to deafen the pirates. LRAD it is called, an ear-piercing alarm that set off, and the ship was able to speed off. And just recently, ladies and gentlemen, back on September 28th, the Ukrainian vessel Faina, loaded with some 33 Soviet tanks, Russian tanks, were taken over. And just recently, within the past couple of days, the pirates have released the crew and the ship, and as ransom, they received $3 million. A very lucrative profession today is modern pirate terrorism.